Okay, all praises to Yahweh by Hashem Yahushai. Double honors to the elders of GMS and salutations to all the Akim out there that's pushing this truth. And just coming back with another lesson. The name of this lesson is called ESAU feet is a snare and a trap unto him. Alright. Probably add something else to it, but you know, but that's what just came to my head. You know. But we have to get into this lesson because the Middle East is a hotbed for where a lot of judgment is going to take place in, and where Esau downfall is going to take place. You know, over here in the Middle East, man. All right, basically the Lord has this devil trapped there in the Middle East, man. He can't get out of there, man. No matter how many soldiers he tries to pull back, you know what I'm saying? Say he's gonna take 20,000 troops there. He end up sending more troops to another area, you know. But with that like you can get that in songs. I seen the wicked spread themselves like the book of Habakkuk, the 2nd chapter, you know. Yeah, and I also have a brother Kaya with me, alright, one of the officers of the camp, okay, and he's gonna do some reading for me, alright. But as you can see, this article says this month marks 25 years the U.S. has been at war in Iraq, alright. Now this was published in January 21st, 2016, alright. And this year is this is 2018 now. So this devil has been in the Middle East for 27 years, basically going on 30 years, man. All right. Mm-hmm. But the Lord speaks about how He's gonna, you know, gather the nations in His place. You can get that too. Go ahead.
This is Psalm 37, verse 35. It says, "I have seen the wicked in great power."
Right. You've seen the wicked in great power. All right, and that's great rulership. Read.
"And spreading himself like a green bay tree."
Right, and spreading himself like a green bay tree, man, which means what? Esau and his military bases is everywhere, man. But now what's the big target? It always have been Middle East, man. All right, because basically they got those big oil reserves there, man. You know, and also those different poppy plants, you know, and other natural resources that Esau want, man. You know. But Esau don't know that's a cursing to him, you know. That's gonna get his ass destroyed. Go ahead.
You want that in Joel? Or you wanted some more of that song?
Yeah, that was in the song. Give me Habakkuk real quick.
Yeah, I thought you was quoting something out of Joel.
No, I'm gonna get Joel too though. Joel 2:20. You know.
Where you want in Habakkuk?
2nd chapter.
Okay, come on. Start the top. This is Habakkuk chapter 2, verse 1. It says, "I will stand upon my watch and set me upon the tower, and will watch to see what he will say unto me, and what I shall answer when I am reproved. And Yahweh answered me and said, Write the vision and make it plain upon tables, that he may run that readeth it. For the vision is..."
Hey, one of the visions that Esau was gonna be in the Middle East, man. All right, that's part of the vision, man. You know, Esau being in the Middle East. And look right here. No, I never even noticed this on the side. It says, "Oh Magog, apocalyptic Christianity returns to U.S. foreign policy." You know what I'm saying? Who was that talking about? Russia, man. Because according to Ezekiel the 38th chapter, man, once you get to fucking with these nations, all right, Iran, Syria, all right, the Lord is gonna pounce all over you. He's gonna have these other Edomites, these Russians, Gog and Magog, pounce on you. Go ahead.
It says, "And Yahweh answered me and said, Write the vision and make it plain upon tables, that he may run that readeth it. For the vision is yet for an appointed time."
Right. So the vision is yet for what? An appointed time, man. Okay. For appointed time. Read.
It says, "But at the end it shall speak and not lie."
Right, and it is speaking, man, and it's not lying, man. All right, because that Middle East is a real hotbed, man. Okay, read.
It says, "Though it tarry, wait for it."
Go ahead.
"Because it will surely
Right.
come.
These prophecies is going to be fulfilled. Read.
It will not tarry.
It will not tarry. All right. Now everything is speeding up. All right. You actually seeing everything play out, man. Read.
It says, behold, his soul which is lifted up is not upright in him, but the just shall live by his faith.
Go ahead.
Yeah, also because he transgresseth by wine,
Read.
he is a proud man, neither keepeth at home.
Right, see, that's the point. Neither keepeth at home, and that's what this article is about, man. In fact, let me read a little bit of this article. It says Saturday, January 17th marks 25 years, a full generation, all right, since 1991, all right, the launch of the U.S.-led air war in Operation Desert Storm. So that's when the U.S. basically got into the Middle East, all right, doing what? Operation Desert Storm. They devastated Iraq, causing extensive damage to the country's electric, water, sewage, infrastructure, and terrible public health consequences. All right, so they've just been over there effing up stuff, man. A quarter century later, the U.S. is still bombing, and over 3,400 U.S. troops are in the country as a larger war raging in northern Iraq, and Syria, and a ferocious, merciless entity driving the destruction, the Islamic State. So America says you can read this article, they're wreaking havoc over there, man. You know, the countries of the region, of lesser extent European countries, have been overwhelmed by the largest refugee crisis since World War II. One strategy in particular has awakened our minds and hearts to a catastrophe. A little body of Alan Cardi, who was washed up of the shore of Turkey as he and his family tried to find refuge. His brother and his mother also drowned. They are among thousands of refugees who died seeking freedom and a new home in 2015. Continuing warfare, including U.S. bombing, increase in the jihadist terrorist attacks around the world. The Middle East awash with weapons, a refugees crisis, and murdered and traumatized civilians. All these make the grim legacy stemming from the U.S. war of aggression in 1991. So all this, they've been over there since what? 1991, man. You know? Since what? Operation Desert Storm, man. And what? It's 2018. These devils are still there. They ain't got about that place. But it's a reason, all right? The Lord got them there, man. You know? For a reason. Finish that in Habakkuk and grab Joel. Read.
It says, Habakkuk 2:5. Yeah, also because he transgresseth by wine, he is a proud man, neither keepeth at home.
Right.
Who enlargeth his desire as hell.
Right. He neither keepeth at home, and this is a perfect example, man. All right, now you claim America is your home, quote unquote, which is not. You know what I'm saying? But this land you took, all right. But you using this land, all right, which is the spearhead of these damn elites, all right, and you're going into all these other lands, man, and taking natural resources. You know, stealing, all right, lying, all right, pillaging, all right, and pushing your bullshit. Matter of fact, this is a perfect example right here. This is related topics: austerity, terrorism, Islamophobia, Cold War, all right,
NATO,
right, your diplomacy, ESAU, weapons, all right, spending, you spending tons of money, you're all in kind of freaking debt, man, all right.
Nuclear.
Right. Nuclear. No, refugees, man. You're bombing these people out of their land. Syrian civil war. All right, because why? This is your whole objective, man. You go into these people's lands, man. Set up these different terrorist groups, man. Try to dethrone the king, like what's his name? The guy that's President Assad. You know, over there in Syria, just like you did. Who else? Gaddafi. You know, this is your MO, man. And then you go, you terrorize, and you leave a place looking like shit, man. You know, but all this you bringing this damn diplomacy. You know, and guess what? The Lord got something for you, man. But like the scripture said, what? Neither is he what a keeper at home, man. Go ahead.
It says, "Who enlargeth his desire as hell."
Right. Who enlarges his what desire as hell, man. All right. It's basically what you can't get enough, man. All right. Give me Psalm 73 too.
Stop right there.
Yeah. Hold on. Yeah. Finish that. Where you at?
Come on.
Yeah. Get that.
It says,
Finish that.
It says, and is as death and cannot be satisfied.
Right, and is as death and cannot be satisfied, man. Go ahead.
It says, but gathereth unto him all nations, and heapeth unto him all people.
All right, you can start. Go to Psalm 73.
Come. This is
Let's start from 7.
Okay. This is Psalm 73. This is Psalm 73, verse 7. It says, their eyes stand out with fatness.
See, their eyes stand out in fatness, man. All right, so whatever Esau sees, man, he wants it, man. All right. He has everything everything, man, that anybody wish they can have, man. All right, but guess what? His eyes, he's greedy, man. Like the scripture says, what what was that? Right. He enlarges his what desire as hell, man. Read.
It says, their eyes stand out with fatness. They have more than heart could wish.
Yep, but they want it all. They have more than what their heart can wish. Read.
It says they are corrupt.
Right, but you're corrupt. You're evil. Read.
And speak wickedly concerning oppression.
Oh, we come to civilize you. All right, we're being in democracy. All right, you're terrorists. So we have every bit to bomb you. You know, you're a nigga. All right, you're 3/5 of a man. Go ahead.
It says they speak loftily,
but proudly, loftily, man. Read.
They set their mouth against the heavens.
Right, and you talk shit against the Heavenly Father and His Son, man. You set your mouth against the heavens. Read.
And their tongue walketh through the earth.
Right, and that's the diplomacy, that damn democracy. Your tongue walk through the earth, man. Your Christianity walk through the earth. All right. Your homosexuality walk through the earth. Go ahead.
It says, therefore his people return hither, and waters of a full cup are wrung out to them. And they say, how doeth the Most High know?
Go ahead.
And is there knowledge in the Most High? Behold, these are the ungodly.
You can stop right there, brother.
Okay.
Give me Joel 2:20.
Okay.
All right.
This is Joel chapter 2, starting at verse 20. It says, but I will remove far off from you the northern army.
Yeah, the northern army, which is who? America, man. All right. What's this place called? North America. All right. The Lord said, well, He was going to remove far the northern army, man. Okay. Read.
It says, and will drive him into a land barren and desolate.
Right. So, hey, that's the reason why you over there, man. All right, because the Lord got you over there, man. But He put this spirit on you to want to conquer all these lands, to be greedy, man. All right. So what? So He can drag you to that land that's barren and desolate to destroy your ass, man. Read.
With his face toward the east sea.
Go ahead.
And his hinder part toward the utmost sea. And his stink shall come up, and his ill savor shall come up, because he hath done great things.
Right, so that's where you're gonna be destroyed at, man. Give me Job 18, man. Matter of fact, give me Isaiah 23 and 7 real quick. Then Job 18.
This is Isaiah chapter 23, verse 7. It says, is this your joyous city, whose antiquity is of ancient days?
Right, just like who? Just like what? The Roman Empire, man. Your antiquity is what? Is what of the ancient days. You're doing the same thing with the Roman Empire did. Read.
It says, her own feet shall carry her afar
right,
off.
See, your own feet shall carry you afar off, man. With you being in these lands, all right? You still in natural resources, your own feet, man. All right, so your own feet, all right, is what's going to get you destroyed, man. Your military being spread out every damn where, man. All right. Now jump to Job 18 and 8.
Finish it off. It says, her own feet shall carry her afar off to sojourn.
Right, to sojourn, man. All right. And what? In these other people's lands, man. All right. Where you stealing. All right. Taking out your resources. Raping. I mean, literally raping. Go ahead.
This is Job chapter 18, verse 8. It says, for he is cast into a net by his own feet.
See, he is cast into a net by what? His own feet. All right. Your own feet. You're cast into a net. That Middle East, that's a trap for you. All right. Read. That net represents what? A trap. Read.
And he walketh upon a snare.
It's a snare. All right. Hold on, let's look up snare, man. A trap. You know, look up. Go ahead.
I got snare.
Well, go ahead. You can. I was gonna look it up on here.
Okay, come.
Google images. All right. Snare. Jen. Let's put that in. Trap. Go ahead. You can read it though.
Yeah, when you go into the Strongs, it says a network that is in hunting.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
So let's go to Google Images. You know.
Mm-hmm.
Your feet is that's the name of your feet is a trap unto you. All right. So when you look at all these different devices, all right, that's what this device is, the Middle East. All right. You got your foot in this, man. All right.
You notice how it's what's that, a fox?
Yeah.
And he got his foot in the trap.
Yeah. That's Esau's foot.
God.
That's him, man.
Can I read verse 9? It match up with that image.
Go ahead.
It says, verse 9, it says, the jinn,
right,
which is a trap.
Which is a trap. Go ahead.
Shall take him by the heel.
See, the jinn shall take him by the heel. All right. You might be funny. You said what? The heel, man.
Mm-hmm.
Jacob was what? Pulling Esau's heel.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Okay.
So part of you going down is what? You going into that Middle East, man. Read.
It says, and the robber shall prevail against him.
See, and the robber shall who? Yahweh Shai, man. He comes like a thief in the night. He's going to prevail against you, man. Read.
It says, the snare is laid for him in the ground.
See, the snare is laid for you on the ground, man. The trap, the gin is laid for you, man. Read.
And the trap for him in the way.
Yep. Go ahead.
Terror shall make him afraid on every side.
Go ahead.
And shall drive him to
you can stop right there. Go to Proverbs 29 and 5.
This is Proverbs.
Mm-hmm.
The 29th chapter, the 5th verse. It says, a man that flattereth his neighbor spreadeth a net for his feet.
Right, a man and that's what you do, man. All right, you go to these other nations, try to what? Flatter them, all right, with your smooth words, man. But guess what? You going into their land, that's what? A snare for your feet. Read.
It says, verse 6, in the transgression of an evil man, there is a snare.
Right, in the transgression of evil man, there's a snare. So there's a snare waiting for you, man. Read.
It says, but the righteous doeth sing and rejoice. It says, the righteous considereth the cause of the poor.
All right, you can stop right there. Go to Ezekiel 32nd chapter. Then we're going to close up after that.
This is Ezekiel.
You can start from the top.
All right. Ezekiel chapter 32, verse 1. It said, and it came to pass in the 12th year, in the 12th month, in the first day of the month.
And I'll read down a little bit, just, yeah.
Verse 2, it says, son of man, take up a lamentation for Pharaoh, king of Egypt.
Read.
And say unto him,
so-called white man, read.
And say unto him, thou art like a young lion of the nations.
All right, you like a young lion of the nations, man. Read.
And thou art as a whale in the seas. And thou camest forth with thy rivers, and troublest the waters with thy feet.
With thy feet. And troublest the waters with thy feet, man. You every damn well, man. All right. Read.
And foulest their rivers. So you polluted them.
Yep.
Verse 3, it says, thus said Yahweh Bashim Shai the power, I will therefore spread out my net.
A net. All right. A net. A net is another word for what? A trap. All right. A snare. When you reading the scriptures, man. Or when you catch fish, what do, man? You put them in a net, man. That's a trap for them to be caught. Read.
It says, I will therefore spread out my net over thee with the company of many people.
Right, because that's where you're going to be destroyed at, man. That's where these nations are going to shoot them missiles on your ass, man. They're going to get you in the Middle East, man. Man, hit you with all kind of missiles. They're going to hit America with all kind of missiles, man. You know? And that's also where the Lord, y'all going to make war with the Lord. You're going to be destroyed, man. All right? He's like it says in the book of Job, we're going to grab that, man. You know? How he's going to gather the nations, man, just for him to destroy your ass. So it's all the snares of trap, man. The real reason why you in the Middle East, all right, is what? Because the Lord have you there, man. He have you trapped there. You can't get out of there, man. And he's using your greed and your lust against you, man, all right, to keep you there. Go ahead.
It says, and they shall bring thee up in my net.
See, you see the Lord's net, man. Look up, hit that word net, bro.
A thing devoted, thing dedicated, band, devotion, have been utterly destroyed, appointed to utter destruction.
Go down.
Physically as shutting in a net. Usually a doomed object. Abstractly, extermination.
So you trapped. You set for judgment, man. The Lord got you set for judgment, man. God, go ahead, man.
Another one that they say, things which should have been utterly destroyed.
Damn.
Joel.
ESAU. Oh, was any more to that?
Yeah, there was some more.
Yeah, go back to that. Yeah, because it's gonna get to the missiles too.
Come on.
Go ahead.
Verse 4. Then will I leave thee upon the land.
Yep.
I will cast thee forth upon the open field, and will cause all the fowls of the heaven to remain.
Also in the Ezekiel, it talks about how he's gonna spread you on top of the rock, man. All right. It says, take the scum out, put it on top of the rock. All right. He's gonna open you up to all these nations, and they gonna see your bullshit, man. And eventually they gonna hit you with those missiles, man. Hit you with that hot shit. Let me headbang. Go ahead.
And will cause all the clouds of the heaven to remain upon thee. And I will fill the beasts of the whole earth with thee. And I will lay thy flesh upon the mountains.
Go ahead.
And fill the valleys with thy height.
Go ahead.
I will also water with thy blood the land wherein thou swimmest.
The Lord's talking about effing this damn devil up, man. Read.
Even to the mountains and the rivers shall be full of thee.
Yep.
And when I shall put thee out, I will cover the heaven and make the stars thereof dark. I will cover the sun with a cloud, and the moon shall not give her light. All the bright lights of heaven will I make dark over thee, and set darkness upon thy land, said Yahweh the Most High. I will also vex the hearts of many people when I shall bring thy destruction among the nations, into the countries which thou hast not known. Yeah, I will make many people amazed at thee, and their kings shall be horribly afraid for thee.
Because the way your ass gonna be destroyed. Go ahead.
God, it says, when I shall brandish my sword before them, and they shall tremble at every moment, every man for his own life.
Damn.
In the day of thy
fall. Yeah, it's gonna be a nuclear fallout, man. And the missiles gonna be shut off, man. It says every man for his own life, man. Read.
It says, for thus said Yahweh the power, the sword of the king of Babylon shall come upon thee.
You're on here.
By the swords of the mighty I will cause thy multitude to fall. The terrible of the nations, all of them, and they shall spoil the pomp of Egypt, and all the multitude thereof shall be destroyed.
Yep. Is it into that? Oh, you can stop it. You can stop right there. Go ahead. Go to Joel, dude. You're gonna stop at that one.
This is you want Joel verse 3 starting at the top.
Yeah.
This is Joel chapter 3 verse 1.
Well, no, let me read a little bit more of this. It is continuing warfare, including U.S. Bombing increased jihadist terrorist attacks around the world. The Middle East are watched with weapons and refugees crisis, murdered and traumatized civilians. All these make a grim legacy stemming from the U.S. war of aggression in 1991. A new United Nations report of Iraq reveals that 19,000 civilians were killed in Iraq. In the past 21 months, 3,500 women and children, mostly Yazidis, have been enslaved by the Islamic State with immense suffering, and actual slave markets reported. Damn. And all this is under the hand of the so-called white man. As American citizens, taxpayers, as people with hearts, we have two serious responsibilities in response to blood-soaked chaos in Iraq and its neighbor Syria. We need to start acknowledging the real human causes of war, including death tolls in Iraq and Syria, and trillions of our tax dollars wasted and damage to U.S. troops deployed to the region, man. Now, that's it. That's all I'm going to read to that. But you see, this devil is out of control, man. Just doing all kind of wickedness in these places, man. Go on here.
This is Joel chapter 3 verse 1. It says, for behold, in those days, and in that time when I shall bring again the captivity of Judah and Jerusalem, I will also gather all nations and will bring them down into the valley of Jehoshaphat, and I will plead with them there.
See, the Lord got you there. All right, read.
It says, and I will plead with them there for my people and for my heritage,
Go ahead.
Israel,
Uh-huh.
whom they have scattered among the nations and parted my land.
Go ahead.
And they have cast lots for my people and have given a boy for an harlot and sold a girl for wine,
Right.
that they might drink.
Which that's what you did to Israel. That's talking about the slave trade. Esau, read.
Yeah, he says, yeah. And what have ye to do with me, O Tyre and Zidon,
Go ahead.
and all the coast of Palestine? Will ye render me a recompense? And if ye recompense me, swiftly and speedily will I return your recompense upon your own head. Because ye have taken my silver and my gold, and have carried into your temples my goodly pleasant things.
Go ahead.
The children also of Judah and the children of Jerusalem have ye sold unto the Grecians,
Right.
that ye might remove them far from their border. It says, behold, I will raise them out of the place whither ye have sold them, and will return your recompense upon your own head. And I will sell your sons and your daughters into the hand of,
And let's talk about slavery, man. Us getting payback. Read.
it says, into the hand of the children of Judah, and they shall sell them to the Sabians, to a people far off, for Yahweh hath spoken it.
That jump. Should have just had you jump. Go ahead. Finish reading.
Yeah.
Read all this. Read all the way to you can read to 12, man. Dude, shut down right there. Go ahead.
It says, proclaim ye this among the Gentiles.
Matter of fact, read the 14, man. 15, 14, 15. Yeah, go ahead. Read the 15.
It says, prepare war. Wake up the mighty men. Let all the men of war draw near.
And that's what you're seeing happening, man. In what? The Valley of Jehoshaphat, the Middle East. Joel, the 2nd chapter, the land bare and desolate. That's what's happening. You there, you stuck there, all right? Read. You couldn't draw there if you wanted to, man. Read.
It says, let them come up. Beat your plowshares into swords.
Right now, you couldn't draw water out of a bucket. Draw water with a bucket, Esau. you fucked up, man. Read.
It says, and your pruning hooks into spears.
Read.
Let the weak say, I am strong.
Right. Go ahead.
Assemble yourselves.
Right. Let the weak say, I'm strong, man. So you think you're just gonna go and take these people's natural resources, all right? Would you done forgot? Hey, Russia bags up these other nations, man, and these other nations also had a missile, man, had a bomb, man, the nuclear missile. Read.
It says, assemble yourselves and come, all ye heathen, and gather yourselves together round about.
Yep.
Thither cause thy mighty ones to come down, O Yahweh.
Go ahead.
Let the heathen be wakened.
And that's what's going on. Let the heathen be awakened. Read.
And come up to the valley of Jehoshaphat.
Uh-huh.
For there will I sit to judge all the heathen round about.
See? So the Lord got you there, man. And that's the name. Your feet is a snare to you, man. The Lord got you there, allowed you to go there to the Middle East. Now you can't get out of it, man. You're done, man. Read.
It's like it says, put ye in the sickle, for the harvest is ripe.
Go ahead.
Come, get you down, for the press is full. The fats overflow, for their wickedness is great. Multitudes, multitudes in the valley of decision. For the day of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai is near in the valley of decision.
Go ahead. Read 15.
It says, the sun and the moon shall be darkened, and the stars shall withdraw their shining.
Let's talk about the nuclear destruction, man, all right? So with that, man, we're going to say our praises to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. Wahawa Kakadash, Rakatham, Shalom to all you Akim, you know, Shalom.
Shalom.